Why should we build supporting location pages as these locations will often have very little or to no search volume from our service and probably won't bring in much leads, if any? Yeah, you're probably right, Huzaifa. Just give up. Give up before you start. You know what I mean? It's probably a good idea. If they're low competition, they're not going to generate any leads, why bother? Um, and I'm sorry, I'm being an asshole here for sure. Because again, guys, it's about having an asset to point to that you use as a sales tool. You can go sell your services, regular retainer based services to companies in whatever industry you've selected, much easier when you have something you can point to that's in their own area that's outperforming them. It doesn't matter whether those areas are low competition or low search volume or whatever. The point is, you can show them that it's something familiar to them because it's their products or services in the areas that they're familiar with that you can point to and say, I've got stuff ranked in your area right now. I can do this for you. And it's a simple process to build these local lead generation sites with a template and identify the low competition areas that you target and in all of the adjacent areas immediately adjacent to that. Because it's a simple process to duplicate, why not just do it, right? Or you could, what if the sky is falling, chicken little it all to your, to death if you'd like. Guys, ready, fire, aim, right? Just go out, take action, see, and you're going to make a mess out of things and you'll figure out how to fix it. But I think you make progress a hell of a lot faster that way than, you know, what if this and what if that and trying to think of all these different things. In my own career, guys, I just go out and I try to learn something good enough to do it crudely, and then I just go do that thing, whatever it is, a bunch, and see how and start trying to figure out how to tweak it. And oftentimes, like even the sales conversations, jumping into conversations when I know I'm not ready. But that's the quickest way to learn, right? Sink or swim, right? Full immersion. It's like going and learning. How do you learn a foreign language the fastest? Get dropped into a city where that's all they speak. And you have no choice but to learn very quickly. So I like to do that. Ready, fire, aim. Go out and break shit and figure out how to fix it, right? And so I'm just telling you again, Huzaifa, if you don't think it's going to work for you, then just don't do it. Because if you whether you think it's going to work or you don't, you're right, right? It's because that's what's going to happen. And I'm just letting you know again, guys, it's used as a sales tool. When you can point to a project or an asset that you've built that is outranking the client for some of their products and services in some of the areas that they promote those services, then you've got something that you can point to that will help close the sale and show them that you know what you're doing. Okay. But like I said, don't if you don't want to, man. It's up to you. Nobody's forcing anybody to build LLG sites. It's just an option, and it works.